So just recently, Kramer actually did take a set from Squid. So he's been kind of.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did at
That's sick.
San Diego tournament like 3 weeks ago. So I'm excited to see if he can do something a little different here.
So up smash instant tech to more tech chasing.
Yeah.
You can't get out of this disgusting black hole.
It's Faceroll's good at this. It's kind of hard.
Oh. He knows everything. He just explained to me something about like a shield that doesn't work for a frame. It fucked my world up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm still reeling from that knowledge.
He just knows all the things. It's kind of ridiculous. It's also really funny because like he always has the simplest answer to like any problem in the game.
Do you think so?
Yeah, he's
Why
like,
do you say that?
Like, so for example, like I've watched like Squid, Kira, and Faceroll talk, and Squid will be like, all right, I have this problem. Like, this is so hard. Like, what do I do? And Kira will be like, all right, listen, you have to know that he wants to do that like 17 seconds ago,
right.
and then do like 30 things to make sure that you bait him into doing that, and then do this like one very precise, careful piece
that
of
is the
tape.
Kira. He'll like write you an essay for
exactly.
an option.
Right, and then Squid will turn to Faceroll, and Faceroll will be like, oh yeah, you can crouch cancel that. So
and Kira's like, oh.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the things I really like about the way Faceroll thinks about the game is he's very he's really big on like finding that like quick, easy answer, and you know,
that's lit.
Yeah, it really shows in his gameplay, right? Like he's really, really focused on his punish game, and every time he gets a hit, it's like very, very scary. And then on top of that, he finds all the like weirdest little tiny ways to get that first hit, and then make you pay really hard for it.
I see. Fendi, can you get me DOE L clearance? Thank you. I need to know how to. I need to know the secrets. Ooh, more tech chasing, more of that bullshit. You know he's on his bullshit. Oh, what's the plan here? Okay.
Ooh.
It looked like he was gonna do some wild shit, and then he just kind of ran away.
Yeah, I definitely did not expect that kind of. Generally, when a fox is recovering from below, when he's kind of close like that, he's looking either to get to the ledge or to get to the platform and shield right away. In this case, Kramer chose neither of those options to throw off Faceroll, who was probably looking for those two to try to beat either
Yeah, but
one.
couldn't he have reacted? That's what I'm saying.
I think so. I think he could have, but in that case,
what a
he
bad
just wasn't
player.
ready for it.
Oh, little flub
yeah.
flubberinos. Kramer's pretty technical too.
Yeah,
he's a grinder, so it's kind of weird to see him mess stuff up. It's probably like the good player thing when you're like, oh god,
yeah,
I'm playing someone who's going to kill me off a grab. So.
Exactly. Faceroll especially is so like hard to play your best against because you're under so much pressure. Anytime he hits you, you know it's going to be a big deal. You feel like you have to push every button just right and like as fast as possible. You can't leave any frames behind. And sometimes when you're playing at that like knife's edge, you might miss an input just a frame or two early, and then all of a sudden you look like a noob.
Edging.
Ooh. So I'm not exactly sure what Kramer needs to be looking for here. I mean, he's putting in some pretty good work, but his wave shines aren't like really connecting too much. I think Griffin's putting in some pretty heavy work on the SDI to get out of those.
That was good. He did run up spot dodge shield, just defensive man, and then he shield grabbed the F tilt. Ooh, what a legend. So okay, you're getting tech chased by Faceroll. What can you do outside of the game to make sure he messes up?
So,
I mean, like besides like kind of hitting him or something.
I'm a big fan of the like make clearly audible and like noticeable like upset movements to try to like let him know that you're upset.
Really, and like his sympathy as a human being will.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy. Like I don't know if you've ever like had a chance to talk to him.
Of course, he's super nice.
He's super, super nice. So I haven't confirmed this yet because I lose so bad to him it doesn't matter.
Right.
But
same.
I think if I was like kind of close and I let him know I was pissed, it's tricky though because he has the noise canceling headphones. You got to watch for those. So you can't just be like,
oh, shit. You got to keep it a visual indication that you are upset as a human being, and he's making you feel that way.
Right. So I think the key here is you have to sit forward of him. You need to be closer to the TV so that you're in his peripheral vision as you're freaking out.
Yeah.
I've thought a lot about this. I'm ready to go.
No, yeah, you got the strats, dude.
Yeah, so you sit forward of him, and then like every time he grabs you, just gotta like shake your controller a little bit.
Right, like oh, damn it! Like I came all this way, I drove all the way here, and then he'd be like, oh man, he did drive all the way here. Like, why am I doing this to him? And there it is. That's why I decided up smash read. It's like, you know what, Kramer, you're all right, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck. No, is that an input error? I don't know. I don't play Sheik. I've never put my coin on Zelda in my life. Catch me never playing that character.
So in-game, some of the options that you have for dealing with this tech chase, right? So obviously you can tech in place and go for like a shine right away. That can be pretty tricky and hard to deal with because like it's very, very frame tight to catch that. And then if you get the shine, you get like a huge combo off of it. But Faceroll is extremely practiced at catching that, so it's not usually super advisable. Another option you have is you can tech to either side. Faceroll again, very, very quick with that. I think the big thing is you have to be mixing in whether or not you're teching. I think that's really where Faceroll shows like you can trick him up by just giving him so many options.
He could have smashed you had that jab up, but he just rolled and then he got kicked in the nose.
So for a long time, Faceroll would never do the double jab or the jab at all to jab reset. He would always just crouch and wait and wait and wait. But he's actually recently kind of switched back over to using the jab for the reset more. Unless the opponent shows that they're doing the SDI and ready to go for it, and then he'll look more for the crouches.
Okay, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, so